Yo, what's happening, y'all? This is Adrian Marcel, man, and you tuned in with Music Exclusive TV. Make sure you go to adrianmarcelmusic.com to check out all the new exclusive like 98th Tour 2020 tickets and to download or stream 98th the album. It's out right now. Check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Javaya.
It is your girl Tiana Taylor.
Eric Ballard.
Tamia.
Kenny from the Nine.
Sniper Nell.
Y'all checking out Music Exclusives.
Music Exclusive.
Music Exclusives.
Music Exclusives.
Music Exclusives.
Music Exclusive.
Music Exclusives TV.
You mean tune in for real?
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't you feel us falling? Tell me what's the problem? Lately it's all I know. Oh no, oh no, no. See, these days I know. Oh no, oh no. See, ladies, I need you to do one thing. Care for me. I need you to care for me. See, nigga, not gonna say it to you, but I will. Care for me. Just care for me.
All right, what's up? It's your boy Chavis, and you were rocking with Music Exclusive TV. We've got Mr. Adrian Marcel in the building. How's it going, my man?
Happening, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
Yo, bro, thank you for taking some time before you get out on the stage.
Absolutely.
I wanted to talk to you because I actually interviewed you a while back in 2014.
Some time ago, yeah.
Since then, you've been doing your thing, man.
I appreciate it.
I must say. So we're now married and we've got kids, right?
Yeah.
Now, how is that in the tour life? Because this is your 98th tour, right?
98th tour, yeah, 98th tour 2020. For me, it's no real big difference, man. I keep a fine line between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, Adrian Marcel is totally different from Adrian.
Okay.
And that personal life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to have a family that understands that understands I have to go out and do this job.
Right.
If I'm gonna bring home this check.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm gonna get further. You know what I'm saying? So, I and on top of that, not only just keeping them separate for that reason, but for keeping it separate because you have to have a grip on reality,
right?
And you have to have a grip on what's not real. You have to be able to turn the switch off. So
hear
they're my switch,
which is
know what I'm
good.
saying?
You have to have a balanced life because if you get stuck in one lane, then it's never good being too much of one thing.
Exactly.
I also want to talk about you becoming an independent artist and making your own record label.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I'm a very spiritual person, and so I found it very interesting that you called it Third.
Yeah.
Why did you use Third as anything?
It's weird. The number 3 has kind of just always been something I was attracted to. You know what I'm saying? My favorite basketball player is Allen Iverson. Number 3.
There we go.
I've always been somebody in my life that notices there's always like three rounds to something, and usually around the third time, that's when something happens and works.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Like the thing, the third time is
third
a charm.
time is a charm. And I'm gonna tell you honestly, man, like the Third Voice music group. Third Voice is really as a singer. You have your chest voice and you have your head voice.
Okay.
And usually there's some singers who can go to that third voice, which is a mix between the two. It's very light, but it's still chest.
Nice.
People like Tank do it, Bilal do it. A lot of other artists like Carl Thomas and stuff. So I've always been into that, and I've always wondered about that. And I remember my my vocal coach, Lynette Hawkins, back in the town. She had told me, she was like, your third voice is interesting. And she told me about it, and at that moment, I ran with it. I was like, Third Voice Music Group.
Interesting. I kind of took it as like the third eye and just having that.
That too, though.
Extra
Absolutely.
Vision,
well, I started it when I was in 9th grade, man.
Okay.
I started Third Voice
Oakland,
Music Group.
right?
Oakland, yeah. When I was in 9th grade, but I put it to the side when it came to getting a deal, like most artists do, like we're convinced to do. And luckily, man, I was just blessed to be able to get out of my situation and be able to bring Third Voice back to light.
That's
luckily,
awesome.
I having my fan base, having the support system that I do, it just allows me to utilize that and to have an umbrella to put myself under, to always, have me. You know what I mean? If no one else has me, I got me.
And that's very important.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that's been super amazing is, bro, you're now embarking on an acting career.
Yeah.
You know
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying?
Straight up.
For those that don't know, I think you played one of the DeBarges.
Yeah, I played James DeBarge in the Bobby DeBarge story. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Awesome. How was
yeah.
that acting though?
The acting is totally different, man. You know what I mean? But it's not so different from how I am on stage. I'm very emotional on stage. I'm pretty much acting on stage. You know what I'm saying? I have to act this out for you. I'm very theatrical. I'm a totally different person when it comes to that. So when the camera came on and, you know, it was about just empathizing with the character, you know, it was fairly, I don't want to say easy because I don't want it to seem like it was just a breeze, but, you know, it just came natural.
Right. Which
You
is
know?
good. That means
Yeah.
you have that third
Yeah,
gift
exactly,
of acting.
Exactly, man.
I
for
do
real.
want to ask you a very intriguing question.
Okay.
I'm a fashion guy, and I wanted
Okay.
to know, I know you had to wear a lace front for this role. So what do you think? What do you think about all these trends of like men wearing lace front now? And
No.
how did you feel wearing it?
No, I felt okay because I knew I was taking
You
it
were
off.
acting.
I knew I was going to take it off. You know, I'm gonna tell you, it was some days that they made me keep it on, and you know, after the set was over, the day was over, you have to keep it on and go out with the boys and
Right,
stuff,
right,
man.
right.
And I got this.
It was hot.
I
right?
got this damn lace front on, man. And I'm like, yo, dude,
That's
this
commitment,
ain't
though,
cool.
bro.
This ain't cool. But you
That's
know, yeah,
commitment.
you gotta commit. You gotta be disciplined. But for me, I mean, at the end of the day, look, whatever you feel, do that.
There you
Like,
go.
if that's what you want to do, you feel like you want to put extensions in your hair, you want to do the lace fronts, do it, man.
Right.
And don't do it and then look for approval. You know what I'm saying? If you're
I hear
gonna
that.
do it, do it. Don't be mad that this person don't like it and that person talking about it shouldn't affect you. That's
Yeah.
one thing I don't like. It's like, I have no problems with people doing their thing, but just make sure you really stand behind that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's things I do that I don't really give a hell if somebody
somebody
like
else-
it or not. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when you're most secure in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing.
Now I will say, you feel me? I was able to work the lace front because I've had long hair for long periods of time
right,
before.
right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
you know what it
So
was
I
already.
used to press it and all of that. You know, I'm into that. So I pressed my hair, and dudes used to clown at the school, but the girls loved it.
Loved
so,
it. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Well, speaking of schooling, I hear you have something coming up. That's like a university. If you
Yeah,
tell me a
Marcel
little bit more about
University.
that.
Marcel University is it's my nonprofit that I started a mentorship program. You know, we started at Oakland School for the Arts, the school that I graduated from for high school. We've been blessed now. We have about 30, 40 kids that we're mentoring. And we're helping them. I mean, they're just aspiring young talent, man, and
That's
just giving them
awesome,
some
man.
real game and letting them know to bet on themselves, man, and not to rush to sign everything that's thrown at them.
Very
not
smart.
not to put their belief in everybody else, but to do your homework. Find out where your money comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Find out when you do this record what it takes to make the record, the splits, the percentages, the royalties, you know, the masters, how all of this is broken up. Get into your business,
Right.
you know, and then from there find out how to run your ship. You know,
hear you.
and it's been a blessing, man, because now we're in talks with UCLA, we're in talks with HBCUs in Atlanta and Houston. I mean, it's just going even bigger than I could expect. There's
That's
a bunch
awesome,
of entities
bro.
that we've been able to connect with, man, and it just started out as an idea to work with the kids, man, and now it's growing to something I couldn't even have imagined. So I'm extremely happy, man.
That's awesome. Now, for those that might want to find out some more information about their university, they can go to your website, right?
Yeah, you can go to my website, adrianmarcelmusic.com, go to the mentorship, the mentor tab, and it'll take you to all the detailed, you know, pretty much description of what the class is about, what it offers, and that if you want me to come speak, if you want me to bring this master class and my people that I work with, you know, to your schools or, you know, to your colleges, whatever have you, then, you know, hit us up.
Yo, that's what's up. Adrian Marcel in the building right here, MusicXclusives TV. And you heard it first here. That's right, new mentorship, you know what I'm saying, for all of those young artists. Last question, you know, the Grammys was just here, so who do you think, if anybody, might have got sniped for an award?
I'm going to be so honest with you, man. I didn't pay attention to the Grammys.
I hear you. Focus on your own thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I when I did 98th, you know, I missed, it came out too early, so I missed the deadline for it. But for me, I was more or less worried about how do I infiltrate with the Grammys? How do I, you know, so I've incorporated and been working with a lot of people from the Recording Academy and Grammy U to bring them in with the kids for my mentorship
That's
program.
even better,
So
yeah.
for me, it's like, you know, I haven't paid too much attention, you know, and people are gonna slight me for that. That's cool.
Okay. You got to
But-
stay focused on what your passion,
Exactly,
what your goal
exactly.
is,
It's
you know?
kind of just been 2020 for me. Has really just been tunnel vision, man. You know,
what's up,
taking
bro.
it to the next level. So
That's
yeah.
what's up, man. Well, thank you again for this interview. I know
Thank
you're about
you,
to rock
man.
the stage.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for an amazing performance by Adrian Marcel, MusicXclusives TV, here at SOB's New York City.
Shots.